For the recap.
Oh, perfect. You can go ahead and give us the recap then, Clemens.
On the last episode of our adventures called Muropa Rising, a company of three actually, Clemens, Griggs, and Corky, came back from their exploration of a shipwreck by the ocean. Didn't find any survivors, alas, but they did tell Apple, they debriefed Apple on the situation and that they found some Kraken, um, signs of a Kraken attack, potentially. We don't know for sure. After debriefing and having some delicious food by a cook named Judy, I believe, we took some time. Griggs, you did some study work with your magic, I believe, and what did I do? Um, I I think I just made friends with.
You made that manticore
Yes,
thing.
I made the manticore knife. Yes, thank you. That actually came out pretty good, craftsmanship wise, because apparently Clemens can sell it. That she's planning to sell it for nice lump sum of gold. So that made her pretty happy. After uh, getting our bellies full and refilling our energy levels, we went on to the next adventure, which was accompanied being accompanied. uh, too much wine already. We're accompanying the
Cheers.
university.
Yeah, cheers. Yeah. Let's
Yes,
take a pause
cheers.
here. Cheers. Everybody cheers.
Cheers.
We're joining the academics on the science mission. Try to apprehend one of the magical globes. And on the way to the university, we went through portal. Clemens, it was first time for her. She was very excited. She took it like a champ. Griggs, on the other hand, even though it was not his first time, he really got shaken by it. We met Trova. Well, Clemens for the first time met Trova. Griggs was happily reunited with his old friend. And then we set our foot on the flying ship. There was a few important people there. There was the Varus, which he was the archmage, with whose help the ship was flying. There was Trova, his right hand, and there were also some clerics. One cleric, Kathy, and there was also human patriarch Regis, head of the human family, the Diggers faction. Unfortunately, alas, the ship was hit by a lizard assassin attack, and Regis did not survive. Our RIP Regis. We tried our best. Finally, we made our way to the globe, the beautiful apparatus that took probably so long to be invented. Try to grab the globe. There was a lot of magic, short circuiting going on, and things went south, including the ship, including Varus, who got thrown into the zombie pit, and now we have to save him. Ta-da!
Excellent work. You can go ahead and take advantage or inspiration. So advantage on your next attack roll
Thank you.
or saving throw, whatever. Your choice. So thank you for that. That's an excellent recap. So that, like you said, that sets us with the ship on the ground, still tethered to this energy globule where Varus was jettisoned off. Trova leaped over onto a rock, casting magic missiles out at the zombies. Uh, Not fast approaching, but shambling forward.
Yeah.
And then, as you two jumped down out through the crowd, came this large undead beast with a bunch of
Fuck.
tentacles lined with teeth at the end of it, just waving at the end of its body. It has maybe like four of these tentacles at the end where the tail should be. Bits of the flesh have rotted off
Mhm.
and are, you can see the bones and internal organs also decaying. And this beast is slowly stalking its way towards Varus. And I would like all of us to go ahead and roll initiative.
Boom.
What a cutie.
Hey.
Oh my god, a 9? Is that what I rolled? Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
It's all right. That's all right. I could roll real poor. Sorry, I'm just pulling up all my sheets and stuff. Okay. Okay, let's roll some. Very nice, very nice. Cool.
Hmm.
So, Griggs, our plan W could work, potentially.
Yeah.
Plan W.
We didn't have a name for it, but I think I know what she
We,
means.
we prepared a whole
Plan
alphabet
W.
of things.
Plans. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
having
All
a
right,
having a
so
drink, thinking about it.
so first up is this undead beast, and it is quite big. It's probably about the size of a horse, but it's very panther-like. It's low to the ground, and it's like almost stalking prey as it's moving.
Uh-huh.
Uh, Although it is undead, it does still resemble a lot of its animalistic qualities,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and as such, I think it is just going to shamble over to Varus, being
Mhm.
the most vulnerable individual. You know, animals like easy meals. If they don't have to hunt and kill for it,
Mhm.
it's even easier. So he's going to move over to Varus and he's going to begin biting at Varus.
Mhm.
So I need Varus' sheet as well because
Oh
he's going to have to
no.
make some saving throws. So this beast is going to bite down with advantage because Varus is unconscious.
Mhm.
So that is going to hit for 6 damage. And Varus is going to have to make a con save. Cool, cool.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. We'll never know. Was it?
you,
What was it?
you won't know if he until he wakes up or what
Yeah.
happens.
Okay.
And then this beast is going to bite down a second time, also hitting for another 5 damage. And another saving throw. Okay, okay. And that brings us up to Griggs. You see this displacer beast now just kind of slowly biting into Varus, trying to find the soft, supple tissue to consume.
Mhm.
Zombies are approaching all around you. Um, and Trova's up on that rock, just shooting off magic missiles at the moment. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I don't know if Plan W is gonna work.
Yeah, not anymore. Forget about plan W.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and aggressively try to scare off this zombie thing with a chromatic orb of ice.
Okay.
Uh,
And I guess I'll just throw it out there.
Okay. So you begin casting the spell. You take out your diamond. It's spinning in your hand, and you shoot it out at this creature. And you have disadvantage on this attack because like there's this shimmer about this creature. As it begins stalking, it's almost as if you see it like glitching. You think it's in one place and then it shifts over to another and then another.
Yeah, okay, cool. I like it.
Whoa.
I'll just cast again and give myself
Yeah.
the,
Okay, so you still hit regardless.
nice.
And which element did you choose?
Cold.
Cold. Okay. Is there anything else to this? Or just damage? Just
I think it's
damage.
just damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cast this out and it hits this creature. The bubble, despite not knowing which target to go towards, it finds purchase on this creature. And as it does, it stops the shimmering. And you can now see this creature in its position where it is.
Nice.
And you hit it for 13 points of damage. Because I'm not going to nickel and dime you over nonsense. Anything else you'd like to do, Griggs?
Yeah, I'm gonna run out to about here, and just to get a better position.
Okay,
And, yeah,
sounds
that's it.
good. All right, so next up are these zombies, and they are going to begin shambling. Closest target would be Clemens. Closest target is... Can't quite make it to Varus. You can make it to Clemens, though.
Clemens
Make it
looks
to
at Trova and
Clemens.
is like, I thought you said you got this.
I do got this. Just give me a second. I'm in the middle of casting. 20. This guy's got 20. 20. Hold on. 40. 40. 40. I think one more can go 40. Okay, so 3 of them can attack Clemens. So here they come. Attack 1 hits for 6 damage.
Ooh.
Attack 2 also maybe hits 18. I think
Yeah.
you're 16. Okay, 18 for 2 damage. And the third one comes in also hitting for 5 damage. A lot of big rolls here. I rolled 19, 18, and 20.
Ooh, baby.
Like, not natural numbers, that's with the modifier, but still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
those are big numbers. And that's the zombie's turn, and that brings us up to Clemens.
Do I need to do a constitution save or anything?
Actually, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I need 3 Constitution saving throws.
I don't
Good
know
luck.
why.
Okay, 10, 18, and 24. Okay, good to know.
Do I feel anything?
Oh
Do I
boy.
feel strange?
Um,
I feel proud
I'll
of myself.
say the first zombie that bit into you,
Yeah.
you're mostly covered in this metallic armor that covers most of your body, but there are parts that are just covered in like leather, like for the joints and stuff, so that you can have some flexibility in moving. And this zombie finds one of those joints and bites through the leather, and you can feel this burning sensation in your...
My final spot?
Here, I would like you to roll a D1, 2, 3, 4. Roll me a D4. In the left leg.
Great.
This
Ooh,
zombie tripped on something as it was approaching you and just reached out and bit into like the soft tissue behind the kneecap. and you can
Ow.
feel instant pain behind there.
That's my soft spot. Bad zombie. Fantastic.
Anything else?
Or is it my turn?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
Do
Okay, so
something.
then I'm gonna fight back. Oof, Jesus, what
Good
do I do?
job.
Mm. Oh no, they're gonna all get opportunity attacks, eh?
Mm-hmm.
If you were to just walk, yes. If you were to disengage, that would be your action, but none of them would get opportunity attacks.
Oh my, yeah, I might die here. Alright, I'm gonna. Clemens disengages. She kind of kicks that zombie that bit her in behind the knee in the funny spot. She kicks him in the jaw, whatever is left of it, and kind of jumps over to Varys, hoping that she can grab him
Okay.
next minute, next second.
All right.
And as I already have hit 10 point. Okay, I guess that's all that I can do for now.
Okay. So next up is Trova. And what Trova's going to do is what any wizard would do, and he's going to cast Fireball.
Nice.
Fireball!
Fucking A.
Uh, and he's going to cast it 20-foot radius. So he's going to cast it. I think he's going to point it right there,
Mm.
and he'll get all of these zombies.
Radius. Wow.
Wow, that's a different kind of fireball.
It's a 20-foot radius,
That's nuts.
right? I think
Yeah.
it's 20-foot radius.
No, that sounds right.
Yeah, 20-foot radius. Yeah. So it can't quite hit the. Well, he can move it over a couple squares.
Maybe
So
try
if
it
he
again.
was to hit from like here over, so if he was to center it on the mob, he can hit all of them and not hit you guys. So I think he's going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, Trova.
So he's going to cast Fireball at 3rd level. Here we go. So that's going to be 26 points of damage
Nice.
and a bunch of dex saves. Good thing zombies are not that dexterous. And can I get one of you to roll me a D100, please?
Yes, sir.
You got it?
A 3.
Okay, we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so we're going to start with the Displacer Beast. Dex save, beating DC 16. Zombies. The Displacer Beast saved at 16, barely. The zombies.
Can you do anything about that, Griggs?
I think he used his portents already.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels right.
Okay.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So,
But that wouldn't help anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I have a level or 17 roll portent still, but that
Yeah, I don't know if you want to make him save.
no, absolutely not.
Okay, so zombie 1 succeeded. What was the damage? 26 divided by 2 is 13, which is enough because a lot of these zombies were withered and already because they've been standing out in the desert, not really feeding.
Good.
So fatality on
Fatality.
1, 2 saved, 3 saved. Okay, so not dead, not dead, dead, dead,
Ooh,
dead,
that was great. Good job, Trova.
not
Clemens is
dead.
impressed. She didn't think much of this big bodybuilder, but now she saw his fireball and she said, I like your ball.
Yeah, not just a pretty face.
He's been studying.
Yes, he has. Okay, minus. Okay,
Oops.
Very cool. The beast did save, so he's taking half damage, 13 points. Cool. All right.
Hmm.
And now you rolled a 3. 3.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's not what I want. There we go. 1 second. I need a book. The internet's not doing what I want. 3, you said. Okay. So, as Trova casts out Fireball, it detonates nearby, and this globule of energy just kind of pulses as he casts the spell, and it just releases this intense flash of light. But you're not sure what it did, if anything.
Hmm.
And that brings us
What
back to the beast.
beast?
So we all saw that, or
Everybody saw it.
the pulse kind of seemed correlated to Trova's spellcasting there.
It does seem like that, yes.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so the beast, being undead and not super intelligent, it's probably not going to switch targets. It's just going to keep consuming on Varus. So it's going to bite. The first one is a critical hit for 6 points of damage. Not too bad. Low rolls. I need another Constitution save. What did he do? It's doing stuff. Con save. Cool. Second attack. The second attack misses. And that brings us up to Griggs.
Aw, dang. 3 zombies barely holding on.
There are currently 4 zombies. 1,
Oh,
2,
4. Yeah,
3, 4.
didn't miss that. I'm going to cast a silent image behind, or just like kind of peripheral, like somewhere I think the cat might see it, like maybe here.
15, all right.
A 15 by 15, as big as I can.
And what are you going to make?
It's going to be a really healthy manticore again. To try and scare off this undead displacer beast.
Okay. Now, I'm just going to say this because Griggs would know it. Zombies are not the smartest.
Yeah.
You know, like it's
scared, yeah.
Well, it's not so much that, like, it's... Yeah, I don't think zombies understand fear.
Right, yeah, we were discussing this earlier.
And I don't want you to waste the spell slot. Like, I'm just going to be like, zombies, they're not... Like, you're not going to trick them with an illusion. Like, they might... Maybe, depending on what, but, like, if you're trying to scare them, yeah, I don't think this is the...
Maybe to offer them a meal, but if they're already sinking their teeth into a meal, it's not like, oh, check out this other meal over here kind of thing. If I were to make a dead cow or something, like a delicious looking meal.
It might deter some of them. Like, it might veer off, like, some of the undead.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, that's interesting. That's good to know.
Max I can do damage-wise is 24 with the chromatic orb. But I'm going to do that anyway, I guess. Here we go.
Chromatic orb or the major image?
Chromatic orb.
Chromatic orb. Okay, so after this beast bit into Varus twice, he the shimmering begins to happen again, and it's difficult to locate this creature, so it is at disadvantage again.
Okay, so no matter what I roll, probably not good enough.
So can you use
Uh,
your whatever 17?
Yeah, technically I'm supposed to use my portent before the dice are
Mm.
rolled.
I haven't told you what happened. I'm just saying you have to roll at disadvantage.
Right.
So do you want to use your portent on a disadvantage roll?
No.
Yeah, I think that's a
So
good
it
idea.
misses. This ice ball thrown at this guy zips by his.
It looks like it's going to connect with this beast, but at the last second, it seems like it glitches and teleports over to a new location, and the orb passes through empty space.
I will try
And these are
to.
level 1 spell slots you're using?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got one more left.
Okay.
Mm.
Anything else,
So it
Griggs?
wasn't
You
that.
start climbing up on the rock?
Yeah, just to get a better vantage point and maybe some safety.
Okay.
Gonna go over here.
Glowing orb
No.
doesn't seem to react.
Okay. Anything? That's your turn, Griggs?
Yeah. I might.
Alright.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
Zombies. 20 feet. 20. So 2 attacks are going to be moving this turn. 20. 40. So 2 attacks at Clemens. First one misses. Second one also misses. Now, after taking that first fight, you're like, all right, it's go time. These guys are serious. I'm putting up my shields. You're just like deflecting them with your arms and your gauntlets, whatever you got. You're just deflecting everything. And that's the zombie's turn. That brings us up to Clemens. You are currently surrounded by a bunch of undead standing over top of Varus's unconscious body as this beast is biting into him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you can see, like,
What can I
parts,
see?
like, this displacer beast has, like, a chunk of this guy's, like, right bicep in his mouth.
Woof. Okay, let me. She's just quickly going to calculate to see if one of her mechanisms is going to work. Say 15 cube radius. Would she be able to do a 15 cube without hitting Varus?
Varus, are you, like, Thunderwave?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you can do is you can
Should I just grab him and like?
like you can blast out can you put this spell up actually?
Yeah. So
Is it
I'm afraid
centered
of the
on you, or-
opportunity. Yes. Trying to, and it doesn't. Oh yeah, it came up. Sorry, it's on the right.
Each creature in a 15-foot cube. Okay, so a 15-foot cube, 5, it's a 10-foot, 15-foot cube. So you can do something like that and hit those 4 zombies around you and not hit anybody else.
Oh wait, that's a cube. For some reason, I was imagining something else. Okay. Well, that's not gonna work out. So what Clemens is gonna do? She's gonna try to grab Varus and dash out. Try to bring him out of the. Yeah.
So you can definitely pick up Varus and drag him out.
Okay.
You will only move at half speed.
Yeah.
And you will take opportunity attacks.
1, 2, 3,
I don't know. I don't know. Is it worth it?
Five opportunity attacks.
Yeah, I don't think she can take it. She's already handcuffed that.
And
Okay.
it would not be at Varus, because I don't think it says. Like, I think it says you don't get opportunity attacks if it's forced movement.
Yeah. It would just be at me,
And
but
yeah, they would just specifically be at you. Like, you're the one. Like, you're throwing your body in the way of bites and stuff coming at him.
yeah. Well, otherwise, like, ooh. Well, okay. Clemens is going. She has all of these like strategies in her mind. You know, she's like has a lot of intelligence, not a lot of experience, but a lot of intelligence. So she's like trying to calculate everything. And at some point, she realizes that her adrenaline is rising. There's not much she can really do, and she's running out of time. So she just runs in with almost like closed eyes and starts punching the big kitty. And she's like, "Hey, kitty, 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 eat this!" And she attacks him.
With the Thunder Gauntlets. All right. This is at disadvantage, though, because of the shimmering effect and it bouncing all over the place. It's hard to pinpoint this creature.
Yeah. And I think it's supposed to do once per turn. It does like an extra um, damage.
If you
Has
hit,
disadvantage.
you gotta roll one more time though.
Do I?
Yeah, because
Yeah, you have
Zach's saying-
disadvantage
Okay.
because he's like shifting all over the place.
Yes. Okay. Ooh.
Ooh.
No.
All right. So you go in and you try to punch this displacer beast as it's taking a bite out of Varus, but it moves its head back with his bicep in there, and you accidentally punch Varus
Shit.
for 8 damage. I'm not gonna do the 12.
Okay. All right. Well. Cool. I guess. Is it a bonus
Someone
action?
yells out to you, "What the hell are you doing? You're supposed to protect him."
She flips him a finger. But well, she thinks she flips him a finger, but she's not looking, so it's like ends up maybe being a zombies. Is getting a like health potion, is that a bonus action or what?
That is technically an action.
An action. All right, cool. Well then,
If you have healing word, that is a bonus action.
I do not.
Oh no.
What about Yeah, I think no. I think that's it. That's my action.
Okay. Any movement, bonus action, or anything?
Maybe is like evade, is that a thing? I'm trying
That
to.
would be an action.
Yeah. Okay, that's all. Thank you.
Okay, 1, 2. Okay. So next up is Trova. And I don't think he's focusing too much on this energy globule. He's kind of in the heat of battle trying to protect his his mentor, somebody he idolizes. And he's going to cast Magic Missile. How many zombies are left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, including the beast. So he's going to cast Magic Missile at, I think, 3rd level, and that's going to hit all of them with 1 dart each.
Nice.
And can I get somebody to roll a D100 again?
Go for it, Griggs.
All right.
66. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last one was for 3 damage. 66! Oh, I closed the book.
The number of the beast. Almost. Number of a puppy.
Almost.
Okay. 66. Okay, can I get you to roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Roll a d5. So like /R 1d5. Actually 3d5. Do 3d5.
Okay.
All right, 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as Trova casts out this magic missile spell, this energy globule pulses with light again. But this time, as it pulses with light, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Griggs. 1, 2. Oh wow! You rolled so poorly. Clemens, Trova, and Griggs are all going to take lightning damage as this ball emits this flash of energy. Streaks of lightning shoot out from it, hitting the 3 of you.
Nice.
And each of you are going to take. Um,
12 points of damage.
No.
uh,
It's like 2. Won't kill me.
8 points of lightning damage.
That's nothing.
I have temporary points, so that's fine.
uh, and Trova, getting hit by it this time, realizes something's going afoul now. It's like, what the fuck just hit me? He looks around and sees this energy globule just kind of pulsing with light and energy. And I think he realizes his spell casting is probably affecting this thing. So now this creature, nobody's really hit it, so it's going to keep just biting down on Varus. That hits. Second one misses. Varus, can you see his health?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the numbers, just the bar that looks really,
The
really
bar.
low.
Okay, so you can see he's getting low.
Yes.
Okay. If I had to put a percentage on this, I'd put it at like 19%
Okay.
health.
All right.
And he's got to make a saving throw.
Keep going this way, we're not gonna get paid.
Okay. And that brings us up to Griggs. So all the undead are on the ground dead.
So I've cast 2 spells, no reaction from the orb. Griggs has noticed. He's also noticed that Trova's cast 2 spells and the orb has done something weird.
Right.
You only cast 1 level spells.
Right.
So
he is going to cast a silent image and try to distract the beast just enough to try and get Varus out of danger and closer to the ship. Also, I had a question. Is the ship still attached to the orb?
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Like a tether is still holding it.
Okay. Alright. So he's going to cast the image of a sandworm, 15 by 15 by 15.
Okay.
Peripheral
And where would you
vision.
like to cast it? Over here.
Kind of like there-ish, yeah. So it can see it,
Yep.
but, off to the side so we can maybe kind of do a shoo, shoo, shoo.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So my movement speed, I'm going to use 5 to get in there. I'm going to grab Varus, and at half movement speed, move 10 more. 1, 2, back here. Hopefully with Varus. And
Okay. So I'm just gonna get rid of some of these undead that are cluttering the area. So you pull him out, and you move him over here. Okay. Anything else, Griggs? So that's your action and movement.
yeah, and we got the worm there, and just yelling, "Get on this ship, let's go!" Oh, baby, nice.
So that's about the size. 50,
Oof.
I think that might be 20 by 20.
That's 20. Yeah, but that's cool. We can leave it. Thank
There we
you.
go. So there's a purple, a sandworm just kind of flailing about
Sick.
behind this creature. Anything else, Griggs?
Nice.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, so the zombies are dead. Clemens.
Oh, Clemens is relieved that Griggs is moving virus. She is going to um, pick virus up
Disengage.
and just disengage, but he's already not looking at me. Okay, I guess I'll disengage.
Okay, so you're going to disengage as your action, and then you're going to uh, do a handoff from Griggs to you and just pick up Varus.
Yeah, and do I have any movement left after that? Can I do that?
Yeah, you'll still have your full 30 feet. So you can move
Okay.
15 dragging him.
Yeah, I drag him out over there.
So 5, 10, 15. Like this. That's what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna live.
I
will survive. Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else, Clemens? Bonus action?
Just gonna do a little happy dance. That's what she does.
All right. So that brings us up to Trova. So he's realizing his spellcasting is affecting this orb. But being a wizard, he doesn't really have a lot of other options. So he's actually going to call out to Griggs and be like, Griggs, why isn't this thing affecting you? And in a confused state, he's just going to jump to a cantrip, I think. Just, something instinctual, something you've practiced millions of times. And he's going to cast Ray of Frost at this beast. But in a panic, realizing his magic is useless, turns around quickly to hit this displacer beast and just misses wide. It's almost like he's casting it out of his hand, and it just skims you, Griggs, as he's swinging it wildly around. And that's going to be Trova's turn. Actually, I think he's going to position himself in front of Varus as well a bit. And that's going to bring us to this beast, who's going to move up to here and is going to you see he kind of goes into a downward dog position as if he's ready to pounce. And then the tails come out from behind him and just whip towards you, Griggs. The first one is an 11, and I do believe you cast Mage Armor before you came out here.
Yes.
So you should be at 15.
Okay. Yeah.
I think. That's what it says on my screen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, same.
Okay, so the first one misses, and the second one also misses.
Oh, goody.
And that brings us up to Griggs.
Oh, and I'm out of spell slots. Okay, goody. Goody.
Skedaddle.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just looking real quick at Mage Hand. It really can't help me. I don't think do anything. We're just gonna try to jump up on this ship, I guess. There's no door or
So there's nothing really the ship, the way you boarded it was on a bridge. It was already kind of floating above the ground a little bit, it wasn't really that high off the ground. But you walked up a bunch of stairs and then crossed a bridge to board it. I don't think they ever planned on going to the ground.
Okay.
So I don't think there's anything in place for this. You would need some sort of rope or
just to get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys jump down, which is easy enough to do.
Yeah.
but to climb back up is a bit more work because it is quite tall.
Yeah.
It's like 3 stories at least.
Ooh.
Right, there are 3 decks below the deck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Griggs would know this, and he's not necessarily thinking about getting Varys up before this beast can kill us, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? Well, I guess both attacks missed you, but 1 second. Let's move him back. I need to make the intelligence check to see if he goes, trying to see if he deals with this sandworm,
Hmm.
because I never just rectified that. Okay.
What's the usual jump height? Like 5 feet?
Uh,
Yeah, like, well, not even that, probably. There's
I don't think it's very much vertically.
Oh.
Um,
yeah,
so a
3 stories.
high jump is 3 plus your strength modifier feet.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
So if you have a +2, you can jump 5 feet. If you have a -1, you can only jump 2 feet in the air.
Yeah, so 5 feet, and then just looking at my spell called jump. It says creatures jump distance is tripled.
15 feet.
Okay, so you'd be able to jump 15 feet into the
Yeah.
air.
Still wouldn't be high enough to board the ship. Probably. Because it's, yeah, three stories.
Yeah, like this thing's like probably at least 30 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, so this displacer beast sees this sandworm.
How does he react?
Yeah, I'm trying to like figure out how this plays out. Like, would he be scared of it? Would he try to eat it? You know, like it's gonna be one of the two, but which one? I think he's going to attack it instead of Griggs. So the same thing, the tails turn around and whip towards this illusion. Uh, and like the tail just passes right through it. But this creature, like looking at the body language, it doesn't he doesn't realize it's an illusion. Like
That might be a
it's
trade-off,
not
yeah.
like
It's not
yeah,
afraid enough to run away, but it also doesn't know it's not
not
gonna.
real.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, it's kind of just like in a stalemate.
for that moment at least.
Yeah. On its next turn, I don't know. We'll see.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's interesting. Can't really scare a zombie. I think that's pretty interesting. Yeah.
It's like
It
they
makes
don't.
sense though. Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't have no mental faculties to understand emotions.
Right. Yeah.
You know, they're just driven by one desire, and that's to consume flesh.
Yeah. No lizard brain activity, even nothing like
No,
fear.
exactly. Yeah, like
Hmm.
it's just strictly like survival and hunger, but like survival is way on the back burner
Yeah. Can I
because
look?
it will just jump in, like it will just walk into a pit if it thinks it can get to food or something. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
like they're not super smart.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a nice way to put it.
Okay,
Okay.
so I see it's my turn now, I guess, and I see it
It is your
swing
turn.
at
Yeah.
my illusion, Michael. Um, I think all my effort is going into getting us up on this ship. focusing on Varys, because that's our,
Yeah.
key to getting the ship off the ground. So I'll move like 10 feet here, and as small as I am, I'm going to like put him on my shoulders, like, whatever, help him up as much as I can. I don't think I have
Okay.
any spells or anything to help me with that. Mage Hand, maybe gives me a,
You can lift up to
And
10 pounds, I think.
just kind of helps him up, guides him, like steadies his balance kind of thing on my shoulders,
Yeah.
just to help him climb up a bit. How are we gonna? This is the only way we can get up, right? As far as I can tell, Griggs can tell. Climbing back up.
Um.
can we yell out
Well,
and like ask the guys to throw
you know
us
what?
down the
Here,
rope?
give me a history check.
Okay.
Both of you can actually.
Oh, and I get some cool with histories. I add a D4, I think. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
16 for Clemens.
16's pretty good. You make intelligence check.
Nice. That's plenty.
So
Okay,
21.
21. So you will recall that when actually Clemens, let me ask you this. So during the assassination, you jumped out the window to follow this guy,
Mm-hmm.
right? When you climbed back up and in, did you take the rope off or did you leave it hanging there?
I did not remember taking it off, actually. I think I was too agitated to see how things were going, so the rope might still be there.
So, Griggs, you do know that that rope is still hanging there out the window.
All right.
So, like, you can at least get into the bottom floor of this vessel.
Okay.
Bad news, it's on the other side of the ship.
I was wondering. Okay, let me zoom. Greg's is gonna zoom out his map of what's going on here.
So it's going to be somewhere towards the back end. Like, somewhere probably over here-ish.
Okay. Let's see.
Oof.
Kind of thing.
So that's 80 feet, and you can move, like, 12 and a half per turn.
But he's not unconscious or anything, right? Is he unconscious still?
Varus?
Yeah.
Varus is unconscious despite
We're just dragging
his arm getting ripped out, and like he is like there's something going on cognitively where he is just out after this power surge came through the ship.
Have I taken an action this turn yet? Done anything?
No. I just check and see if you recall that rope.
Okay, cool. So he does need a health potion. He needs to wake the fuck up. Let's see. I'm gonna keep dragging him. And make with prestidigitation, the smell of like one of those smelling salts underneath.
Okay, yeah. Try to wake him up.
And try to wake him up with whatever that smell is.
Cool. Ammonia?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you try to wake him up using smelling salts. And like you can see his body react to it, but he is still not there in any mental capacity.
Dang. Okay.
Like his head starts jerking like away from the smell or trying to, but like prestidigitation, doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's trying to get away from it, but like mentally, he is just not waking up.
Okay, so Griggs is
Oh.
thinking this orb has fucked him up pretty good, and he's just gonna keep dragging him. 25 and a half, so like 10 feet, I guess.
Yes. I'm not sure. Almost everything's rounded down, so I would have to assume it's down to 10.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
if I can get, because I think I was here, if I can get him like here or like here or something.
Yeah, so you're gonna drag him.
It's more like pushing him.
Yeah. Just rolling him through the sand.
Go.
Yeah. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay.
Oh wait,
So that brings
that
us.
was my action. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Mm.
Okay. Clemens, your turn. I'm trying to pre-play Trova.
Pardon?
Oh, I'm saying I'm just trying to figure out what Trova's gonna do.
Clemens sees Greg struggling, and she gets a whiff of the smelling salts, and that gives her an idea. She's going to try. Hey, Griggs, do you think cure wounds would help? Should I try this? And she has like a magical potion that she injects with a needle into Varus. See if that
What
helps.
is the healing potion?
Cure wounds. It's cure wounds, but the way she casts.
Oh, okay. So you cast Cure Wounds, and Varus heals up for 7 points of damage. You can see some of the bite marks close up that the beast bit into him with, but still not waking up.
Oof. That's a power nap, all right.
Your guys' guess is that.
Yeah, do I roll do you want me to think about it?
It's magical in some way.
Yeah, whatever is affecting Varus is above your skill set at the moment. I'm not saying you can't ever get there, but currently you guys do not have the ability to help Varus, other than getting him away from the undead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, brum, 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 brum. I guess the only thing I have left is some movement, so I'm gonna help Griggs move Varus as much as I can. I don't know if would a help action be better, or should I just kind of take my turn and rolling him around?
Yeah, you can't
Another 15 feet or something.
Here's the problem. I guess you guys are back to back in the initiative order. So I guess if you guys want to work cooperatively, you can move him 25 feet. You can move him Griggs' walking pace on the next turn, because Griggs has already used his turn.
So
but you can use the help action. I won't use it as an action, but you can prop Varus up on your shoulder as well as Griggs, since you're both roughly the same height. Varus's legs are still dragging because he's a tall man and you guys are quite short. But you guys will be able to move him a full 25 feet the next round. But you still have your action, bonus action, Clemens.
Well, no, I used the cure wounds as an action.
Oh, right. So you have a bonus action.
Yeah, no bonus action. Not this time, so I'm just gonna prop up Varus, try and help Griggs.
All right, so next up is Trova. And Trova is going to turn back and look at both of you and say, "Get Varus out of here. I'll deal with this beast." And Trova. He
Trova,
knows
Trova.
that thing is reacting to magic, but his specifically, but not the cantrip.
Right. Because magic missiles
He's a
was
smart
low
cookie, right?
level, but
But he upcast it to get extra
he
darts to hit all the
did. He
creatures.
did.
He'll figure it out. Do an intelligence roll. Sorry, I'm like,
Yeah. All
oh shut
right.
up.
No, that's fair. Let's see if he figures it out. With a 6, he does not figure it out. And he's got a +4, so like I just rolled 2.
Oh shit.
All the time spent at the gym.
I know. Yeah, yeah. He's trying to find that balance between brain and brawn, but right now it's all brawn.
He's playing politics and
Right.
uh, so he can't figure it out. So I think he's just gonna try to. Uh, but the fireball didn't do anything last time.
it was just a
Well,
white
not that
light.
we saw, yeah.
Oh, he rolled
You
real
know, it
low,
just
so he's not getting it really.
yeah, like he's like, you know what? Magic missile did it. Fireball didn't. I'm gonna do fireball again.
Okay.
So he's gonna cast fireball again, but far enough away where it just hits this creature and not him.
He doesn't blow himself up.
Yeah, so we're gonna cast this at level 3. And we're gonna see if the Displacer Beast succeeds. Failing this time.
Nice.
Gonna take the full 22 points of damage,
Nice.
which is very good.
Mm-hmm.
And since I already established undead don't really understand fear, would this creature understand that it just took a bunch of damage and that this guy's a bigger
I
threat?
was just thinking that. Yeah. Guess not. I mean, the way that we're
Yeah,
doing it.
no.
Yeah, but
It's just whatever
I'm gonna do
closest.
another intelligence roll to see if this creature kind of like.
Yeah, your world. Maybe there's smarter zombies or something.
Oh, there are definitely smarter zombies. It's just I don't think this is one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He's a beast zombie.
Yeah, like a higher intelligence creature might still retain some of its like natural instincts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this guy was already not too smart to begin with. He had a -2 to intelligence to start with, and turning into a zombie did not help the situation. Uh, can somebody roll me a D100?
Chris, can you?
Mm-hmm.
36. 36. Can you also roll a D10?
uh, 2. Like,
Okay.
could be like 2 points
The
of
roll
healing.
is yeah. Um. So,
Extra spell slot.
let me just check something real fast on you guys.
Do we gain 2
I don't know if you guys have this. Let's see. Probably not gonna affect Dr. Gringley too much. Uh, so what happens is instantly there's a flash of light and all of your hair and fingernails grow longer. You get Griggs. You get a few more wrinkles and crow feet. Not that you can tell, but Clemens, you can see his face looks a little bit older now. The hair is longer, fingernails, and if you had to guess, it's probably like 2 years worth of growth.
Oi, I'm gonna have to shave when we get home. A little bit of personal care.
Yeah, Trova now he was clean shaven and he's got like a bunch of scruff now, like 2 years worth of beard growth.
Oh shit.
Same with Varus, even being unconscious, bald headed, clean shaven. Now you can definitely see like he's got like this really bad comb over type thing going on with whatever hair he did have left, and now he's got some facial hair. But yeah, everybody aged 2 years.
And Clemens too?
Yeah, Clemens did too. So everybody's 2 years older. So that's why I'm like, Griggs probably wouldn't notice 2 years as a gnome, but a human, 2 years is, that's quite a bit.
Yeah, the last 2 years for me personally went by pretty fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, everyone aged 2 years. Okay, great. Is there a chance I could get like a third eye or like a third boob maybe?
Well,
Third
Wink,
boob.
wink.
I would recommend casting a whole lot of magic and see what happens.
Like right now,
Okay.
at the 3rd level at least.
At least 3rd level.
Yeah.
Could be lower. But it's definitely
slots.
3rd. I know. I looked at your spell, your sheet, your player sheets, and I'm like, okay, well, it doesn't affect any of these guys, but maybe in the future it will.
Totally.
So Trova realizes he got older casting Fireball, and he is now really confused. So this undead creature is going to make another intelligence check. Still stupid, going to flail twice at this illusion.
Nice.
And that brings us up to Griggs. So if you want, you guys can all move.
Yeah, we're gonna move
25 feet around.
I'm gonna like kind of look over at Clemens as we kind of holding Varus together and be like, yeah, okay, let's go.
Let's go. I'm just making a note that I aged from wild magic. 25 feet.
That's
You counted?
That's the movement. Can I throw a ray of frost over my shoulder at undead?
If you have the range for it, yeah.
No, well.
Shit, do you hit me? Don't hit me.
Oh, and I didn't portend that. I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that for next time.
And that's before you roll?
Yeah.
You have to do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Second. Okay, yeah, so that definitely misses, and with a 1, you're probably gonna hit Trova in the back.
Yeah, I don't mind. That's fine.
He's doing pretty good. He's gonna take the 4 points of cold damage. He works out a lot. He's got like a lot of stamina. He can take a hit or two. He's taking some like kickboxing classes, and like he's not just the brain. He's like he's got like a couple levels of monk.
It's not the first time old man Griggs has hit him with the spell by accident.
Yeah. Okay. That brings us up to Clemens. So your movement, you still have 5 more feet if you technically want to move.
Around, sure. But my action is my action taken by helping out?
Nope. Your action's still available. I'm not going to make this like a help action. I'm not going to make you waste your turn carrying this guy. But I think if you guys both use your movement
Yeah,
unilaterally, I think it should be.
That's cool. Yeah.
I appreciate it. Okay, so as an action, I really want to distract him with stuff. I will, just in case, I'm gonna drink health potion, which is
Okay.
what is that? Remind
Uh,
me.
2d4 plus 2. Uh,
10. Wow.
Nice.
Very
nice.
nice.
Good rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which you definitely needed because you were looking pretty grim.
Yeah, just in case I like.
You turn the corner and there's like some other
Yeah.
threat you're not ready
Oh
for.
goddamn.
Yeah, or twist my foot and I freaking lose consciousness. Yeah, and just as an addition to after I gobble the health potion, I'm going to look back and kind of yell at Trova, but not too loudly. Just kind of tell him to catch up, catch up. That's it.
Yeah, I retconned and moved Trova, seeing
Mhm.
that this beast is just attacking your illusion. Like, he is smart enough to realize, like, he can back away from this situation a bit. So that's what I did.
Cool.
On his last turn.
Well done, Griggs. Well done. Well played. Well played.
Actually, probably here. Okay. So that's your action. Any bonus action? No.
Nope.
Okay. Trova, super confused as to what he can and cannot do, is just going to go back with the old Ray of Frost, knowing that it worked at this creature. That's going to hit, even with disadvantage. It's going to hit this creature for 17 points of cold damage,
Wow. Nice.
which is ridiculous.
How much?
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's like he gets to roll 2d8, and I rolled really well. So, good for him. And then he is going to continue backing off. So that's his action. Does he have any bonus action spells? I don't think he does. That's not a bonus action. Nope. Alright, so that's his turn. This beast, let's see if it makes its intelligence check. Nope.
Nice.
What?
13.
Goop.
13. Like, I'd have to roll a natural 17 minimum for this guy to figure it out. So he's just going to keep batting away at this guy. Griggs and Clemens.
Yeah, this plan is coming to fruition in his mind, and he remembers it from his dream this morning, and he's gonna cast with a 17 roll is
Okay.
Ray of Frost for
Okay.
one fucking damage. It was more of just like the
Yeah.
principle. It was like, it's just like not the amount of damage. It's not how
But
big
it's,
it is. It's how you use it. All that crap.
yeah. And since he did get hit last turn by Trova, there was no disadvantage imposed, which was nice.
Ooh.
Mm.
So that definitely does hit with your 17. Dealing 1 point of cold, and his movement is reduced 10 feet.
Yes.
Sweet. That's great.
And if Clemens
Okay.
is still willing, we'd like to move Varys 20 feet, 25 feet.
Yeah, dude. Doc.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I guess, something like that.
Where health is gone? I think I had 18. Okay.
Yeah, you have 18 on my screen.
18 including the temporary points. So.
Oh, okay. And as you round the corner, there are some zombie outliers, just kind of like
Just gonna
just
prepare
kind
to.
of like they're still kind of like they're just looking for the orb, basically. Like they're not like paying any attention to the ship or you guys specifically. They're just kind of wandering around as they did.
Hmm.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna throw them back in the initiative order. Sure. Cool. Okay. Anything else, Griggs?
Just going to communicate with Clemens to make sure that we both see the rope dangling, and we're going to try and get Varys up
Oof.
as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try to bring him up.
Alright.
So the rope is here. There you go. There's a rope.
Nice. That's a solid rope.
It's solid. Yeah. No checks required. You guys know where it is, which window it was out of. Clemens, especially since she saw it from both inside and outside of the vessel.
Nice.
So she knows for sure where the window is.
Cool.
Okay, so that's Griggs' turn. Clemens, before you walk, so I'll let you still be like 60 feet, within 60 feet of this beast.
Yeah.
If you want to cast a spell or make an attack or something, you're still within like 60 feet to do something.
Yeah, I do not have any mechanisms left with magic. And my crossbow is... I guess I could try a crossbow. But I'd rather attack, I think, the zombie in front of me.
Okay, yeah.
I don't feel like the other guy's
Yep.
gonna... I mean... no, I'm just gonna attack the zombie.
Okay, which one would you like to attack? The closest one?
The closest one. Oh, look at me. 4.
That's your light hammer. Unless you want to throw your hammer.
Oopsie, nope, my bad. Um,
Okay, so the crossbow with a 19 to hit definitely does. And he is within 80 feet, so that's fantastic. And he is going to take 4 points of damage. And these are also withered zombies. They're pretty frail looking. This one takes the arrow to like the shoulder, and like that entire arm just gets like flung off.
Nice. Ew. Get yourself together. Get your shit together. Clement says.
Okay, very nice. Anything else, Clemens? Bonus action. No. Okay.
Bonus action or bonus action. No.
Trova. Trova. He's pretty useless.
But don't say that. He saved my life there.
Yeah, like he's not useless. It's just he doesn't really understand what's going on. He's too focused on the battle right now.
Yeah.
So he's just going to Ray of Frost this. I think at this point he's made it far enough away where he's going to turn his back on the beast fighting this illusion now. And he's just going to run forward his 30 feet. And he's going to see these zombies in front of you. And afraid to do much of anything, I think he's going to just cast Ray of Frost again at the zombie. And this is a 13 to hit, which does hit for 9 points of damage, and that's enough to kill this guy. And that's the end of Trova's turn.
Nice.
And that brings us up to this creature. Let's see, intelligence. Give me big money. Not big enough.
Big money.
And that brings us up to the zombies, who now see people to eat. They are going to dash in a shambling pace towards you guys.
Wow.
And that brings us up to Griggs.
Griggs is going to very stoically throw out a ray of frost at the one closest to us.
Okay. A 9 is enough to hit for 3 points of damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet, which is pretty significant.
Yeah, because you just saw that thing sprint at us, like, in a very scary manner. So slowing it down.
Like, it was more like speed walking opposed to sprinting.
Sure. Which is like awkward and like really weird looking, and you know.
Yeah, it's somewhere between like a Naruto run and like a limp.
It's like the mall walkers.
Yeah.
I imagine like yeah.
No, like
Sorry, slash what?
slash Naruto.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Greg?
Yeah,
Bonus
I
action.
don't want to get much closer to the rope because yeah, those bites can be bad. So I think he's just gonna try and stay there and stay in front of Varys.
Okay.
That's it.
Sounds good to me. Clemens, your turn.
Oof. Um. She's gonna try another light crossbow. Pew.
Okay. The closest one or the furthest one?
The closest one. Does it hit? 11?
11 does hit for 8 damage, and that's exactly how many hit points it has left.
Sick.
She's pretty excited.
Nice. All right. So, where do you shoot this guy to kill him? Like, you just deliver a swift headshot, or you just kind of tell me how it happens?
I think she's going to go for the lower body. Kind of. I think she was trying to shoot him in the knee so he would fall and like stop moving towards them, but ended up like shooting him in the crotch zone, and it kind of worked out because his bones just shattered, and she's like, "Well, that works."
Okay. Yeah, you shot him in the pelvis and just like completely shattered his hip. He crumples to the ground and hits his head off of a huge rock, which splits it open.
Oof. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
She's like, "Yes, my first kill."
Anything else, Clemens?
No, that's it.
Okay. Trova.
Did we walk at all, or we haven't walked yet, eh?
No.
But you guys haven't walked. You didn't want to get any closer while the zombies are still there.
I guess I'll walk like right in front, kind of still holding on to Varys maybe or something.
Okay. So I think we can't see you justifying that. So I'm just going to Ray of Frost the other one. This definitely hits for 12 damage, which is enough to kill this guy. And he says, "Wait here, I'll press forward. Make sure it's clear." He's going to run up 30 feet. Realize that the way is clear, and he's going to motion for you to bring Varys.
Nice.
Great.
That is. Ooh, Nelly! I rolled a 20 there. So this Displacer Beast gets bored of dealing with your illusion.
Hey.
Yeah, does he have like keen senses or something?
I don't know.
He doesn't have any keen senses or anything. So he's not gonna, like, I don't think he'd smell you over the decay of all the other zombies in the area. So that brings us up to the zombies, which are dead, and up to Griggs.
Oh boy. Ooh Nelly. Look over to Clemens to drag Varys, as per Trova's instructions and what we've been doing this whole time. 20 or whatever, 15 feet.
25 if you work
25. Oh yeah, right.
cooperatively.
Did you move him 25? I guess there.
I
Okay.
did move him, yeah. 25.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, whatever, 25.
Yeah. Like you
I mean,
can dash and get him there,
yeah, I have
right?
nothing else to spend my action on. Yeah, let's do that.
All right. So you dash, you get here, and you start. Who's going in first? Trova's going to go in first because he's the bodybuilder. He's like, I'll go first, and I'll
Makes
grab
sense.
each of you, and you pass me up Varus, and I'll pull him in.
Cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to take us out of initiative because I know what's happening, and this beast isn't concerned with you anymore.
Whew.
Nice.
The purple worm is gone. Well, it's not gone; it's still there, but whatever. Uh, so Varus climbs up into the ship. You guys, through some labor, uh, being so short, you managed to push uh, Varus up and into the window as Trova pulls him in, and each of you are able to climb in as well.
Nice.
Great. Oh, can't
So
believe
you
it.
guys are now all in the ship with Varus's unconscious body, but no pilot at the helm to try to take over the ship, since Varus is unconscious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Is Kathy around? Can we ask if she can do anything?
Did Griggs learn enough watching? Probably not.
Based on your role last session, not really.
Yeah, I think that
Like
was
you were
it.
just so enamored with the fact that he was able to do this that you completely missed all the like key details about how to do it.
Right. So
Uh,
our goal
but
is.
I think Trova would offer
Oh, okay.
because like he spent a lot of time next to
Yeah,
Varus,
that makes
taking
sense.
Yeah.
care, like making sure he was alive and functioning during most of the voyage. Um, so Trova, he volunteers, saying, "I'll give it a try."
Hey, bro,
Just
you know how to fly this thing, eh? You've been watching. You've been learning, taking lessons.
lessons. That's a stretch. That's a big stretch. But watching, yes,
All right.
yes, I've watched him,
If you can get us
but
out of here, that's all that counts.
all right.
Clemens is like, well, I watched a lot of games of the pitch basket game. It doesn't make me an expert. Are you sure you can do this?
No, I am not sure. But
Hmm.
What else
what
are we
choice
gonna
do we
do?
have? Do you want to try?
No. I shouldn't. Go for it. Let's try your best.
Clemens, let's go get Kathy. Take care of Varys. Have a look at Varys while Trova does the rest.
Okay, so Trova it goes up. It begins running up the stairs to the top deck and disappears out of sight. You begin looking through the ship, calling out for Kathy, trying to figure out where she is. You eventually do find her. She's tending to a lot of the just general help on the ship that have bonked their heads during the. I don't want to use the word crash, but like the impact of hitting the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Um, she's dealing with like a lot of like scrapes and cuts, bonks on the head, stuff like that. Just general minor injuries. Uh, but you are free to talk with her.
Kathy! Kathy! Oh, here you are. We got some help with Varys? Thanks very much, by the way, for helping us fight that zombie horde. We got it, no worries. But Varys, he's totally out of it.
Is that sarcasm I'm detecting? Because I've been having a pretty rough morning.
No, no, no sarcasm here. I would never.
Good.
She like Clemens tries her best to just like give her like a smile, understanding that maybe it's not very appropriate, but she's like,
um, so what's wrong with him? What's wrong with Varus?
so the the healing spell didn't really help, and what else did we try, Griggs? We tried to wake him up, and he's like
Oh,
not
oh,
responding.
oh God! Where's his bicep?
There's
And
that.
you can just see like his whole bicep is just missing.
Right. Well, that's the zombie I mentioned.
We're gonna need some
Yeah.
old-fashioned surgery as well as.
Zombies got to him. Oh God! I hope it's not too late. And she just kind of begins like checking him over. Uh, and you can see she brings out like this. Like she busts out this box, and inside it's got like several vials of different liquids. It's got like an eyedropper and like little thin pieces of paper. And she kind of she takes one of the empty vials and fills it with his blood, and begins putting some of the chemicals in there. Shakes it up, takes the eyedropper and puts it on these pieces of paper, and you can see this white piece of paper all of a sudden just turns like this black ichor color.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, the whole paper just kind of slowly begins turning black. And as she's waiting for the results, she's like, come on, please not him, please not him. Uh, and when she sees it's black, she just goes pale.
Because it's so good. The news is so good.
This is so good.
It's like too much.
Uh, and you can see she begins looking around. Um,
Oh.
doesn't doesn't see whatever she's looking for, and just kind of just darts out of the room.
Clemens is like, I might have gotten bit. Oh, never mind. Oh wait.
So she's only gone for a few seconds, and she comes back with this huge like meat cleaver,
Ooh.
and just begins walking over to Varus. And if are you guys gonna do anything?
Nope.
She just goes up and just cleaves him right at the shoulder,
Yeah.
and just cuts off his arm.
Griggs just kind of just covers his eye kind of casually, just like, wow. Okay, that just happened.
We would have heard of this procedure
Yeah,
before
yeah,
in
but
the world, yeah.
Yeah,
this is
like
archaic
you know,
era.
like this necrosis virus is nothing to mess with. Like once it's in your like, once your heart starts pumping it through your body, it's only a matter of time. Like it is a death sentence.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as soon as she cuts off the shoulder, the arm at the shoulder, she begins bandaging it and lays her hands on him, and you can see this divine energy course through her and to him, and kind of seals up the wound. And she says, "I just hope I got it in time." Are either of you bit?
Um,
Yes, yes, yes,
Griggs
yes.
is relieved that Clemens spoke up. Didn't want to have to. Didn't want to
I
have to
was really
try.
hoping we were gonna have like that scene in the movie where she just tries to hide it. She's
Yeah.
like, no, no.
No, she's smarter. She's smarter than that. But she's just like kind of forgot, I guess, as they're
Ooh,
trying to
we're
save
gonna take
Virus,
a
and then she.
leg. We got an arm and a leg today.
But as she said yes, she just kind of like plumps her leg
Starts rolling
on the
up.
bed there. She's like, Griggs, bring me some of that coffee whiskey you got.
Sure. I'll
So yeah, Greg's hands Clemens his flask filled with whiskey. Clemens takes a big swig, looks over at Kathy, and you just say, "Do it."
Do it.
I'm gonna cast a little spark of fireworks when the cleaver comes down,
All
just
right.
for
So,
Clemens.
Thank you.
so Clemens, your leg is out. You just kind of close your eyes, wince, and Griggs, you see Kathy just come up with this cleaver and in one strong swing chops off Clemens' leg from. He bit you in the back of the knee.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, so it's
So
gonna
I
go.
think it's going to be from like the hip.
yeah, like
Cool.
Uh, now,
that's a big
Clemens is
cleaver.
gonna like put her hand on Kathy, and she's like, Kathy, will I be able to dance after this?
were you able to dance before?
No.
Probably not.
Damn.
Oh, he beat you to it.
You beat me to it. Good.
Sorry,
We
I
have.
know this joke.
Yeah.
uh,
I think I
and
have a
honestly,
magical armor.
yeah, honestly, Griggs and Clemens, like chopping off this frail old man, this elven man's shoulder, easy. You know, like tiny, not a lot of muscle mass. Clemens, although being short, like the thigh is still something like
Oh yeah. Oh, she's
when
got
I
this.
said one
It's
swing, I don't think it was
substantial.
one swing.
Yeah, I'll have to do a few fireworks.
Yeah, like each time she like let's say it was just three swings,
Yeah, three sets of
with
fireworks.
like near surgical precision though. Like just cut, cut, and then one right through the bone. Just fireworks going off with each chop.
Just to
uh,
distract you a little bit.
yeah. And then she also begins bandaging you up, and you can feel this healing energy course through your body and seal up and cauterize your amputation.
To be honest, I never liked the left leg anyway. It was a bit longer than the other one, which was kind of hard with the shoe selection, if I know what I mean. So I'm totally fine, and I think she just passes out.
Okay. And as Clemens passes out, the ship begins to lurch and move, and begin to it not nearly as smooth as when Varus was piloting. Like it's definitely a lot more rocky and jerky motions.
hmm
But the ship does eventually lift off the ground, and
And
then you can.
is carrying the orb with
Pardon?
it still?
From in, do you want to run out to the window and check?
Yes. Yeah.
So you stick your head out and look outside, and the orb is indeed in tow.
Huh. Griggs scratches his
Hmm.
chin and thinks, this was worth it. An arm and a leg. This orb.
It literally
This
costs an
orb
arm and a
cost an
leg.
arm and a leg. Huh. Interesting. Now I know where that phrase comes from.
uh, Became a legend. I wonder actually how piloting the ship, how that kind of magic affected the wild outbursts of the orb. You know, the orb was reacting to other spells, but like piloting the ship, is that same kind of magic?
Uh,
You know,
You
is
haven't
happening.
noticed any other strange effects happening.
No third book.
Uh, no, no extra boobs, no extra eyes. Nobody's getting older or younger.
Mm.
Nothing really seems to be going on at the moment. Although, Griggs, when you're looking at this orb, it's glowing brighter
Hmm.
than it was just sitting there on top of this rock. So do with that what you will. But
Okay.
you see, as you're looking out the window, you can see the ship, instead of aiming back towards the coastline, it's aiming just over the mainland. If you were to take a guess, um, based off of, give me an intelligence check. Do you have cartographers? Like, are you a cartographer at all?
No, I'm
Like,
a.
more of calligraphy?
Yeah, I do have calligraphy stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this would definitely be more cartography.
Sure.
So just give me a straight intelligence check
Okay.
to see if you can try to figure out where he's pointing this thing.
Oh.
Oh, hell's yeah. Based off of the flight here, uh, the maps you've seen, you can definitely guess he's going for a direct route from your location to the university. He's
That.
not going to travel along the coast. He's just going to take the direct line path
Mm.
there.
Mm.
And as you begin moving forward, you notice that all the undead are still just kind of standing in place, uh, not pursuing this orb.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe they begin pursuing it for a little bit, but the ship is moving quite a bit faster than they can shamble, and
Sure.
eventually they just start wandering in different directions.
Okay.
It
Clemens is
seems like it's
passed out
definitely
right
a
now.
proximity thing. She's definitely
Yeah.
passed out at the moment. Yeah.
Greg says, well, this on his mind. Why Trova. I guess he's thinking maybe Trova wants to just get back as quickly as possible.
He's not as skilled, maybe at
Yeah,
that.
because, yeah, maybe. But he's also very interested in a head count on this ship
Right.
to see if anybody has left the ship. If everybody that started this trip with us is still on the ship.
Right. Okay.
He wants to. He doesn't know everybody on the ship, I guess. So he's probably gonna go to either Trova or Kathy. Trova's flying the ship. Two birds, one stone. Asking about this, asking about head count, but I don't know.
Not up to you, man.
He'll use his cellular device to ask Trova about
Okay.
his Google Maps directions and what he's up to, what he's thinking.
All right, and you get the pre-programmed response. I'm driving. I can't text at the moment. I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, Greg's nods. Okay, fair enough.
What strange words you use.
Safe driving. Okay. Uh, so we have a few guests on this ship. Who is in charge of the crew? Would I know
um,
that?
who is in charge of the crew? Well, Varus was the captain of the vessel, so he would have technically been in charge of the crew. But in his absence, chain of command. I don't know. It's kind of up in the air between Kathy and Trova, but I want to lean towards Kathy.
And since Griggs doesn't know anybody else really, he'll go to Kathy and take her aside and privately discuss wanting to know if everybody is still on board that started this trip. And if she can get that information to me as quickly as possible before we land, uh, it's necessary.
Why do you want to know this? She asks you.
We
Griggs.
had an assassination on a academic excursion, and we need to investigate this before anyone has a chance to escape.
I thought you guys said he jumped out of a window.
How did he get on board is what we're more interested in. And so,
Okay.
if he had help, that person is likely on the ship unless we've left someone behind during our trip.
Well, I'll take it. I'll take a head count for us. I'll take a look around and see if I notice anything. And that's where we'll end this session.
Cool.
I don't trust her.
And I'll get the answers back to you eventually. Next session.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. What if Kathy's in on it? Damn it. Hey Kathy, I think there's a murderer on board.
Oh,
She
really?
was so helpful. She was so helpful as a doctor. I'm like, oh my god,
That's
I'm
right.
gonna have
Anybody
to
have
chop
a
off your
diamond?
leg.
Oh no, Kathy!
Just playing you for fools from the get-go.
Grace, I think that. Okay. Alright, Kathy, I got your number next time. Potentially.
So we'll pick up next week sometime. Whenever the schedule works out, we can do another evening session like this.
Oh right, you can't do this Sunday, right? We're not
No,
doing
I'm playing. I'm playing in a softball tournament tomorrow
Fuck, cool.
from 10 p.m. till 3 in the morning, and I'm not gonna want to wake up and
Yeah.
Wow.
run a D&D game that early. So
Wow. Stay warm.
I'm
too,
just.
wherever that is.
It's indoor,
Oh.
so yeah. So it'll be warm. Dennis was telling me it's like shorts and t-shirts, plenty good.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
Wow,
yeah.
amazing.
So that'll be fun. So yeah, Sunday, like I could do Sunday, like late Sunday, like after dinner.
Sure, I don't
It's up
Let
to
me
you.
check
Don't
my
if you want to chill,
schedule.
because we just played now. It's up to you, man.
Yeah. And what are you working, Chris?
Yeah, everything keeps changing.
Okay.
Boss has booked off some time, and I have to cover for him when he's off. Let me see real quick.
Okay.
Are you celebrating the Valentine's Day next week, 13th?
Yeah. So that weekend, yes, I will be doing something.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're doing it the 13th. It's probably just gonna be a whole weekend thing.
Mm.
Because she started working afternoons and I work days, so like we don't see each other during the week like at all.
Yeah, we
So like
better.
yeah, so weekends we try to spend as much time as possible.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
I have a pretty good week this week coming up. I'm working Friday for 12 hours, and I just do 8 hours on Monday, Tuesday. So,
okay. Yeah, so during the week works for me. Then until we can hop back on a weekend schedule after Valentine's Day.
want to say Wednesday or Thursday or something?
Yeah, since you're off, we can start a bit earlier. We can do like 7 till 10.
Sure, yeah.
If that works, and we can get like a 3-hour session in and make some more progress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys still want to do the arborist next. That's the consensus.
Yeah. Stretch at the wall, arborists,
Yeah, I think I need some
elderly.
nature time after losing a limb.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a good thing that happened to Clemens over Griggs. You know, at least your armor compensates for it.
That's true.
It was totally on my bucket list, so I'm kind of happy that happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Lose a leg at some
Just
point.
Yeah.
coincidental, yeah. A lot of coincidences this session, it seems.
Right. Are we close to leveling up at all?
Yes, actually, now you can level up to 4. I was gonna have that happen after you finished all this, um, when you got back to the university, but this is pretty close. I wanted it after this
Right.
session, so no, I wanted it after this session. I just thought you guys would progress further.
Yeah. Always. Yeah.
So, but
Sweet.
like I wanted it to be 3 sessions in, and this mission's basically over.
Yeah.
Like there's a little bit more to tie up, but for the most part, it's done.
Cool.
Nice.
So you guys can definitely jump up to level 4, and that's also going to help out Corky.
She gets a new tier of coolness.
I think she gets 2nd level spells,
Oh, that's good.
which makes her way more useful.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah.